Hey, I'm Cameron McKenzie. I'm the editor-in-chief at theserverside.com, and I want to quickly show you how to generate a GitHub Access Token. As you can see, I've got this macro maven repository up on GitHub. I've actually cloned it down to my local machine and even added this file, helloworld.txt. You'll notice that that file doesn't exist up on the server. And so if you've created a file locally, you've done your commits, well, the next thing you want to do is just a git push to origin and get those files on the server. As you're expected, you got to put in your username, you got to put in your password as well. Try not to use any fat fingers, get it all right, and boom, all of a sudden it says login failed. Even though I know I put the right username and password in, I'm going to try that again. Click in my username, type in my password, but this is not going to work either. And what I'm going to get is this error message that says, hey, please use a personal access token instead of your username and password authentication, because all that support was removed August 13. So the question is, how do I do that? How do I generate that GitHub Access Token? Well, what you do is you head over to GitHub and you go to your settings. This is the settings for your user as a whole, not just the repository. Click on settings and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. Hopefully that doesn't use up all of the power in your power grid to do that. Click on developer settings and you'll see this beautiful little link here that says personal access tokens. Click on it and it says, do you want to generate a new token? And the answer to that question is yes, generate a new token. Now it's going to want to confirm that you are indeed who you are, so throw in your password, do that confirmation, and now create a new token. I'm going to call mine All Access Pass to GitHub. I'm not going to put a time limit on it. This is never going to expire, and I'm going to give all access to everything. Now, obviously, you want to mitigate access depending on the user and who's going to be using it, but for me, this is my access token. I can do whatever I want. So I click all the boxes, and when I'm done, I click this green Generate Token button, and boom, all of a sudden that token is generated. Now with this token, I can push my changes to GitHub. All I have to do is come back into this window, say git push to origin. The tool's still going to want to know who I am, so I'll say Cameron MCNZ, and then I'm going to paste that long token in there. Will this work? No, that never works, but we will get a second chance, and this second chance is going to work. So you type in Cameron MCNZ or whatever your username is, you paste in that long token. Now when I click OK, boom, all of a sudden it's going to say I'm enumerating these objects and I'm pushing your changes to the server. Do you not believe me? Well, helloworld.txt is over here on my local file system. It wasn't on the server before, but let's go to that macro maven project, do a refresh, and boom, there is the hello world.txt file. And there you go. That's how easy it is to generate a new access token in GitHub. Now, if you enjoyed that tutorial, why don't you head over to theserverside.com. We've got lots of great tutorials on Git, GitHub, Bitbucket, DevOps tools, Java programming, you name it. If you're interested in my personal antics, you can always follow me on Twitter at CameronMCNZ. And please, why don't you subscribe on the YouTube?